to create our own flow. Pirouette. Again, the reason I'm teaching these really basic stuff because everything is based on these basics, okay? That's why they call basics. So don't think that you have to do really fantastic, amazing, flying away moves, yeah, just to look great. You can do amazing flows, absolutely fantastic beginner routines just by using the basics. When I'm teaching exotic flow or generally just flow on my classes, it's all beginner. It's all beginner flow. So if you look back on my videos, it's all beginner flow. It's just obviously trying to use different music with different style. It's all based for all. It's all for beginners, and I'm not doing anything like super fancy in these flows. Okay. So pirouette, I've got some videos up already. I show you how to do pirouette. So I'm not gonna focus on teaching you how to do pirouette. It's rather I want you to feel that how many different variation pirouette has and how much you can play with it, okay? So pirouette, standing pirouette, standing. Now why am I saying this? Because it's gonna be different when we're gonna be on the floor. So standing pirouette is when you step to your outside leg, you turn, and then you keep going forward, okay? So the easiest way is that one. However, you don't have to use the bottom arm to go on the outside arm to go on the ball. You can use it above your head as well, or you don't even have to use it out if you don't want to, but it's still based on outside leg steps down, your inside leg is up, or just, you know, being pretty around you, okay? Now, when it comes to pirouette, again, you can do quite different. The one I really prefer, the same as a walk, when you're shifting all your body weight forward first, because it makes your hips moving and just create a nicer shape. So look, when I step, I shift my body weight around the body. You see that nice little look? Boom. Because from here, just create this smoothness and it looks really flowy, and also it just looks better than, yeah, it's not that bad, but just got that little detail, gonna have you loads to look better, okay? Now, obviously you can make variation with the leg as well, so when you step, your back leg maybe rises up and you create a nice straight line, or you can go twirl, or make a little loop with your leg, yeah? So I'm gonna go loop with the leg, and then turn, step forward, yeah? Or you can just keep that leg on the floor and make it look big, yeah? So you don't have to keep it close to your body. You can make everything, again, dramatic, okay? You can play with the speed, and I'm still just talking about the basic pirouette. So I'm playing with, like, say I'm gonna go into that fast, slow, fast, yeah? Play with those. So play with the shapes, leg variations, and with speed, okay? Because if you do everything at the same speed, especially when you start putting routine together, if everything is the same speed, it's just gonna look super boring, yeah? But if you play with the speed, it's just more to it, just looks much more exciting, okay? So with the pirouette, inside and up, stepping down, brilliant, turn. That's like the very basic pirouette. Now you can play when you go opposite direction. So again, you can use both legs for this one, but your arm gonna change, kind of like raise the arm. So you're gonna use this little dip of your hand and then pull it up, because you kind of need some sort of pulling strength to turn, okay? So see if I step on my outside leg, I catch the pull, I lead with my outside arm, and I'm gonna pull. I'm literally pulling through and going to a cat grip, okay? If you do the same with your inside leg, it's kind of like a step across, you're changing your body weight. It's gonna feel a little bit more stuck here. So you've got inside leg, arm, and then turn. And again, if you notice, I'm playing really with my shifting body weight, hippie situation, yeah? So make sure that you don't just step forward and then turn. You really play with the, yeah? With the shifting your hips. And then play with the speed. And again, guys, it's limitless, really, but we're gonna go into it when we're gonna make our own flow. Look at my legs. Sometimes I'm just gonna go pick it up and step. Or sometimes I'm just gonna go drag it. Maybe have a bit of a position, lean, and then step, okay? So practice the basics first, but then start playing with it. Playing what you can do. Use the mirror. Don't be shy, look at yourself. Use the mirror and feel. Maybe you're just gonna go halfway and you wanna come back and actually do another different turn. So you don't have to always finish everything from 0 to 100. You can go a bit and then back and then turn and then not turn, yeah? So this is again just depending on you and your feelings about the music you try to dance to, okay? So this is like a nice pirouette today. Other thing we can practice is flowing down the pirouette. So I'm stepping down my outside leg, back to basics, but instead of keep myself upright, I start going, bending my leg, and then flowing down. And we can go after for different things, but generally I'm just starting dropping my body weight down, so look, keep my outside leg down, and then I go do, boom. Yeah? So again, this is something you can practice for a good couple of times, of course. And then pirouette on the floor, okay? So say I'm on the floor, same, literally same, look, outside leg steps down, I shift my body weight and I turn. But now, obviously, my leg gonna be quite dragged around my foot because I don't really have space for this leg, okay? So look, I'm gonna step forward, turn, and maybe we can come up after. Or the other leg, inside leg steps forward, you turn. Yeah, and then coming up. So we can do all that's literally the same, you just do squatting down. So it's gonna challenge your knees and ankles a little bit more. Ankle strength and ankle flexibility. Yeah, funny enough, you can do everything like a step around you've done before. Yeah. And then pirouette, okay? So first obviously practice upright by standing just to make it really secure and you really know what you're doing, you're really comfortable with it. And then when you feel okay, my ankles are quite strong now to hold me, that's when you can start playing with shapes, okay? And then that's when you just full on finish your pirouette. God, that's so much stuff to teach you. So this is when I'm full on finishing my pirouette. So I start looking forward and I end up looking forward. Whatever I do, but I can't just end up looking forward. Now you can also pirouette, like double pirouette or pirouette on the pole. So you can go double and a half pirouette or just 1.5 pirouette. So look, I'm gonna go double pirouette, boom, and then go. Or I'm gonna do 1.5, look. 1.5. Because from here, I can go wherever I want to go. Obviously, because I say I don't want to go the same direction. Yeah? So again, you don't have to finish completely a move, or you can do more than you want to. Okay? Or I'm going pirouetting onto the pole. So I'm using my arm bit, so I'm pirouetting onto the pole, and we can go different things. Or I'm actually pirouetting my back on the pole, and again I can go different stuff from here, yeah? So feel that when you feel really comfortable and strong with your pirouette, that pirouette gonna give you so many options to do, yeah? So many options. Turning around, and again I'm not doing anything, but I'm stepping and pirouetting around the pole, okay? So if you've got good basics, you know everything, keep practicing.